All right, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and welcome to another episode of Caffeine Crypto, where I welcome you to join me with your favorite caffeinated beverage of choice, whatever it may be, and we go over some crypto news. See, Gandalf Gray's already got their caffeine. What's up, Automatic Beats and Black Cat Crypto? The market is a little bit up, not too bad. It's a good thing, right? We were moving sideways for the longest time, so it's good to see things change pace. Now, I was tracking this trend here, and we broke out of it. Obviously, some shorts were liquidated, so now people are running around shortless. And bulls have the momentum behind them. Will it continue to carry and hit the next resistance level of 28K? We'll have to wait and see. I have a feeling we might pull back down, maybe test this previous resistance as support, and then head on up. But I am not the best TA expert. There's more experts out there. I just know that I'm keeping my eye on something around the time of the Ethereum merge. That there may be a possible, breakout. So we're getting to the end game here. Well, not really. I mean, we got all of August, all of September, and either at the end of September, early October, or mid-October, I'm looking for something to happen. Either we're gonna push up and start our uptrend, or we're gonna continue back down. I know, just as easily as the news goes from bearish, it can easily switch bullish and vice versa. So while this week was a little bit bullish than most, we'll have to wait and see. I am sure the fear and greed index has changed or is on a different trajectory, right? So we're like 42, but lately in the past, we've been very, very low in extreme fear. So the market sentiment is changing, and that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. So Bitcoin surges 5%, crypto markets hits 34%, cryptocurrency prices today. Matter of fact, let's go look at the dominance, right? So Bitcoin's at 41.8 and Ethereum's at 18.7 as far as market dominance goes, but we'll have to see how things shake out in the long run. I'm interested to see how some of the other altcoins do, right? Will we ever get this point back here in 2018 where the gray, which is represented by other altcoins, kind of outstrip or overlap or get above Bitcoin? Will we ever see that again? Who's to say? I mean, there's a lot of S coins out there, but definitely would be nice to have a nice little altcoin rally, if I was to say that. I mean, BNB is looking pretty good right now. You can see that finally, if you look at this chart, you can see the yellow line. I'm over here pointing at my screen like you can see it, but you can see there's a little more definition in the yellow line right here, where we have USD coin and BNB taking up almost 4 to 5% of the overall market. Ethereum 18, died down a little bit, went down to 14. Bitcoin went up to 43. Now we're taking that back. So be very interested to see how things wrap up. We're at 20,000, almost 400 cryptocurrencies, which is absolutely ridiculous because there's so many damn cryptocurrencies. Never heard of these coins. These coins are coming out by the dozen. I'm primarily on the Binance Smart Chain network, but some Ethereum, Everscale also. I've been seeing a lot of Everscale, and Everscale has caught my eye. So let me take a quick look at it real quick. So Everscale is a layer 1 proof of stake blockchain network of 5th generation. It's one of the most technological. It's doing the same thing it did last week. I don't know why. But we'll see how things pan out for this coin. Demanding applications, GameFi, DeFi, microtransactions, real-time bidding, yada yada yada. Okay. Oh no, it just caught my eye. What is this ranking? Its ranking is 244. It's on 17,700 watch lists. If we look at all, it started out started being tracked by CoinMarketCap in 2020. So just something to keep an eye on. I don't think, you know, compared to, come on, connect. What's up, DJ Mines, Adam Williams, Big Irish Crypto, DM Mining, Magic Lucky, J Bohannon, Hugo Down. What's up, guys? So yeah, I mean, it's been bullish. Over 202 million in short BTC Ethereum positions liquidated amid bullish move. So that's pretty nice. You know, this is really what got our push up. You can see in the chart on CoinMarketCap, and just as it shows here, you know, that little uptick. You know, we were kind of not leveling off, but kind of in this, let me move out of your way here, in this little hump right here, or depression, and then we just pumped, moved up in a slightly diagonal trend, and then pumped again, and now we're plateauing. Now we got a little bit of an uptick going on, right? We were at what, 23 and some change. Yeah, 23 and some change, right? And then all of a sudden now we're up to 24. So we went up a K basically, almost a K, not quite a K. Second weekend in a row it's happened. Anyways, just gonna continue on. If you can't hear me, thank you. Anyways, yeah. So see how things shape up. Some DeFi tokens. Apart from Bitcoin, Ethereum, DeFi tokens, including Lido, Synthetics, and Uniswap. Adjust settings here. I don't think I could adjust settings while I'm in the stream. Let's do 757. Software. Let's see if that stabilizes. The maybe 10K bit rate is a little bit too much right now for whatever the problem is, internet or otherwise. So yeah, this little short position, or the 202 million and shorts help change the outcome of this run here. 1.26 billion in Ethereum options expire on Friday, and bulls are ready to push the ETH price higher. Obviously, this news article came out on the 28th, and we could see that Friday, which was, what was Friday? Yesterday was the 29th. So let's look at the 7-day leading up to, and it kind of just, well, it already had pumped before that even happened. So I don't know if that had any really effect, but we were on it already on a bullish trajectory before that happened. So Ether 53% rally between July 13th and 18th gave the bulls an edge. July 1.26 million monthly options expiry. The move happened as Ethereum developers set a tentative date for the merge. That merge did set some bullish momentum, which I have an announcement coming about that soon. Much of the crypto colleagues out there are already aware of it. I mentioned it in the previous stream, but we'll see how things go. Looks like the stream has stabilized now that I had decreased it to 7,500 KBs a second. So we'll see how that bit rate handles. So the merge, you know, definitely pumped up the market, set a tentative date, but guess what that also set? I set an idea in the back of everybody's mind that we need to go ahead and move forward. This is positive news, right? So not only did we have President Biden come out and not mention the word recession and talk about how great, you know, jobs, what was it? Jobs are, unemployment's at 2.9%, gave us a bunch of metrics and said we're not in a recession, and that kind of made the market very happy. And then everybody is still calling for a recession, and there's been the word recession thrown around a bunch of times, but honestly, I stopped watching the news and I stopped watching everybody else. So just chilling, stacking my sats, keeping my head down, focusing on my work and what I need to do for my family. And I'm playing a long game here. But nearly 75% of retailers plan to accept cryptocurrency payments within the next 2 years. This is going to be awesome. You know, as various market retailers, brick and mortar stores start to accept crypto, you know, that just gets the everyday user and more involved than what it could be. Now, crypto is much bigger than what it was in the past, and I have the honor to watch it grow, like many of you have. So I think it's definitely something, as I've been saying, that's here to stay, and it's going to continue to slowly get immersed and slowly be utilized by all the various individuals out there. But Starbucks to Lamborghini, consumers are using cryptocurrency to pay for a variety of goods, and retailers are taking notice. Nearly 75% of retailers plan to accept cryptocurrency or stablecoin payments within the next 2 years, according to June survey conducted by, is that Delita, titled Merchants Getting Ready for Crypto. Got me some Doge Lord coffee. If you haven't gotten yourself some, you should check it out. How do retailers plan on enabling payments? Now, this is interesting to me because we know there's another payment offerings or options out there. But how do they plan on doing it? How are they going to do it? Has Newegg accepted cryptocurrencies again? I know for a minute there, they were not. Let's add something to the cart and find out. Super Flower. Hey, DJ Mines, you trust this power supply? Super Flower LED X3 ARGB 850 watt. All right, let's add the cart. No thanks. Let's proceed to checkout. All right, now it wants me to sign in. So let me do that real quick. That email's already been leaked thanks to Ledger, so it doesn't really matter. Continue to delivery. Continue to payment. They have BitPay, yeah. So BitPay, however you got BitPay, they will take it. All right, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Is do they take crypto payments? I know they stopped there for a minute, but that's good to see. The payment platforms is what I'm concerned about. Security of payment platforms, topped by a list of barriers to adoption, the survey revealed, followed by concerns about charting regulatory landscape and instability of the crypto market. So that does put a hamper on things, especially as people continue to wait for the regulation to actually come into place. But they're not telling me any payment processors. What are the payment processors? That's what I want to know. What are their payment processors? Are you just going to use BitPay? There's coin payments. There's BitPay. There's all kinds of different payment processors that will accept the crypto, use the cryptocurrency to, settle any type of transaction. That's what I want to know. Moving on, as the Ethereum news continues to come, we see, and I knew this was going to happen. I said this was going to happen for a while ago. So did a number of our colleagues in the space talk about it. From a mining perspective, it's very easy to accomplish this, right? So 50% rally sees Ethereum Classic becomes 19th largest cryptocurrency. So if we look here, we scroll down, and sure enough, Ethereum Classic bumps up to the 19th overall cryptocurrency by market cap. And you can see that its line that we see here on CoinMarketCap is not exactly mimicking what others are. While others got a little pump and then dipped down, Ethereum Classic was pretty much flat. So somebody is either saying, you know what, I think Ethereum Classic is going to pump after the merge. Let me go ahead and grab a bag. Pumping us that nice little bit right there. We got 1, 2, a little third smaller one, and then now we're leveling off and then just following the traditional market, I guess you could say. It's very easy for users to pivot their mining rigs to Ethereum Classic or to Ergo or to other memory intensive algorithms than it is to mine a core intensive algorithm. Now for an at-home miner like myself, not hard at all. Schedule in high, boom, boom, boom. Do a swap late at night. Everything's good to go. I already have my preset clocks for Kapow, ProgPow, this coin, that coin. I already have all that set up. But for a big mining operation, mid to large scale, it's just like turning a tanker, right? You got to turn slowly. You got to turn with precision. You got to make sure everything's good to go. Got to talk to the port authorities. There's a lot of checks and balances that need to be done. But it would be easier to pivot a farm from mining Ethereum to mining ETC, especially if you got a bunch of ASICs. I'm not sure if every single ASIC out there that mines Ethereum will be able to mine Ethereum Classic, but we do know there's ASICs out there that do mine Ethereum Classic. I've been trying to partner with other vendors and companies to see if they're willing to work with me, because I would like to do some data analysis, testing, stuff like that. But Ethereum Classic taking up that helm And much of the EIPs that have been implemented on the Ethereum mainnet can technically be molded and implemented on Ethereum Classic. Whether or not they're going to do that, I don't know. But one thing that some of the purists love about Ethereum Classic, including myself, is Coder's Law. Despite Ethereum being like, oh, we're just any type of issue, we'll just deal with it then, or any type of issue or hack, we're gonna roll it back. Ethereum Classic is like, no, we're gonna accept it with all its flaws and all its beauty, and we're gonna continue to move forward. But of course, Ethereum took off, Ethereum Classic did not, and thus here we are. So what will happen after the merge? Well, I see Ethereum Classic continue to get some of that market share, continuing to pump up a little bit as people, I think a lot of people from a retail standpoint accidentally got Ethereum Classic instead of Ethereum because so they wind up buying this instead of Ethereum, and then more people jumping on the bandwagon and more people jumped on the bandwagon. We look at the monthly, even on the monthly, the 3-month and the 7-day, you could see these peaks and valleys here. So we're chilling around 15 bucks, 15, 13, and then boom, jumped up to 25, continue to move sideways, and then jump from 25 up to 40, and then now we're sitting around that $40 range. So I can continue to see more of Ethereum Classic getting, utilized in some form or fashion, especially from a mining perspective. There will be life after mining. Prices of Ethereum original coins soar as crypto miners flock to ETC ahead of the looming merge. Over the past 2 weeks, Ethereum's popular ETH coin jumped by nearly half as confidence builds over the anticipated switch or the merge. Yet the gains pale in comparison to the sudden surge of interest in another long-forgotten alternative for the very beginning of Ethereum's history, the value of ETC, a kind of illegitimate offspring. How is ETC the illegitimate offspring birthed in 2006? Okay, anyways, has tripled during the same period and nearly taken out highs last visited in March. The price surge really began to take off after Vitalik Buterin's Ethereum founder encouraged users and developers last week to migrate back to his original creation if they are not convinced by the upcoming merge. Oh, I did not know he said that. That's interesting. It's very welcoming community, Buterin told the Paris conference. If you like proof of work, you should go use Ethereum Classic. It's totally fine chain. Thanks, Buterin. Appreciate that. And I like proof of work, right? Proof of work is where I get to meet DJ Mines, where I get to meet Red Panda Mining, Hawk Crypto, Hobbyists, Chump Change. The proof of work is like its own little, the mining community is its own little community. It's still inside of crypto, but it's its own little bubble separate from the venture capitalists and the wealthy and the people that trade on a regular basis. And well, the trading group's in its own little bubble too. So let's say venture capitalists and the wealthy investing in crypto and blockchain in this bubble. Then we have the traders up here, right, where they're providing their TA, their analysis, all that stuff, going to events, talking a storm, promoting XYZ cryptocurrency. And then you got the mining bubble, or the proof of work bubble, let's call it that, where it's more camaraderie. Now it is starting to stray a little bit, where it's not as camaraderie. It's all about who gets XYZ, more of XYZ. But 9 times out of 10, it stays within a particular range where it's just like, hey, you know what? I got this. Check this out. Look at this. This is what I'm getting. This is what I can see. Like DJ Mine shared that information about the Intel GPU. And all of a sudden, all the articles and outlets started to be like, yay, Intel doesn't support mining. And that's not exactly the case. But it's very interesting to see how things that are provided can be turned or spun into a different story. But yeah, because the merge is coming up, and apparently because of Vitalik's words at the Paris, which, by the way, we talked about that last week. They do not have AC over there. How did they not have AC? I could not survive. Me and Hawk could not survive without AC, and I'm pretty sure you guys, maybe a little bit further north, couldn't survive without AC. So that's very interesting that they didn't. It was very hot. EU is having a bunch of fires. The Midwest and the West are going through a drought season right now in the U.S. I know there's some droughts in other parts of the country. The good news is, I'm sorry I'm getting all meteorological on you. The good news is that the Sahara dust that's over in the air over the Atlantic Ocean is preventing hurricanes from forming, really. So that's calm. But I'm sure Texas or somebody would like to have a nice gust of rain to help flow them out. I'm getting tired of it. It's my neighborhood is not flooding, but it's very high up. So if a deep amount of rain comes, that could be problematic, which is one of the reasons why I didn't build a shed out back. Not only because of hurricanes, because hurricane would easily rip that up, but flooding, got to take that into consideration. Having all that electricity going to that one central location and then that area getting flooded could be very, very bad. Moving on, let's check chat real quick, see what's going on. All right, say good morning, everybody. Oh, the hobbyist monitor stopped by. Thank you, man. Gandalf Gray, Crypto Mikkel, what's up, man? Did you do your show this morning? I didn't see you this morning. DJ Mines has a super flower. Never used it though. Okay. And we're talking about a super flower with a power supply. Only on Newegg sold products. Keep that in mind. I have to be shipped and sold by Newegg. Okay, so if they're shipped and sold by Newegg, you can use crypto to pay for it. Okay. ETC got a pump after $10 million investment for Antpool from Antpool. Cool. And then I started loading again, and you guys lost me. Who builds mining sheds? Jeez, no, mining sheds are, especially yours, brother, is really good. I love it. I mean, if I would like to just straight up have an office that I can go to, a nice secure location that I can go to, or a secure facility. But at this rate, if my son doesn't go to college and I can't take over his room, then I'm gonna have to build a shed. But I always stayed small. Throughout the many years that I've been, it's always been 1 to 2 systems, and then I'm just swapping out, upgrading cards that are more efficient, more, get more hash rate, XYZ. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me know in the comments if we want to see what an old HD 6950 XT will do, or in HD 7750 XT will do, like as far as mining, like what algorithms can it mine today? Because you got to think these cards are 2 gigabytes or less. Some cards were 1 gigabyte, and they were used to mine in the past, but obviously difficulty's gone up and everything's gone up. So those cards can't really mine anything, so you have to upgrade. But are we interested? Is anybody interested in finding out what some of the older cards that I still have are able to do now and today? If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. Give it a like. If you see somebody post something, give it a like, and that will let me know that you guys are interested in that content. Ethereum Mainnet 10th shadow fork goes live ahead of September merge. So let's do some quick look at this. The fork occurred at 11:45 UTC, 7:45 Eastern Standard Time, with terminal total difficulty, which is what TTD stands for. A lot of people were saying that incorrectly. Terminal total difficulty is what TTD stands for. Was overridden at whatever that number is. That's really huge. At block whatever that is right there, or that. The shadow fork brings the project one step closer to Ethereum mainnet upgrade on September. The third and final testnet merge grill is expected to happen August 10th. So we're looking at August 10th, not next weekend, but the following week, midweek, on Wednesday. We're looking at that. We're keeping our eyes on that. Then we got a Ethereum DevOps engineer advised CoinDesk that the shadow fork would test releases that approximate the release that will be used in the Gorilla merge. As for why it's happened, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Cool. All right, don't care. So anyways, September 19th is the soft date. And I do have an announcement for you. Much of the community does already know. And I'm going to do a separate video because I know this Caffeine Crypto doesn't get many views, which is understandable. It's more for you live cats to come and hang out. But there's going to be a meeting. A minor meeting. Now, not everybody's going to have the opportunity to speak. It's kind of going to be like a ETH dev meeting, right? Where you got a lot of people, and there's pages of people that are in the meeting, but not all of them speak. And it's not that we're not trying to let the individual speak. I just want to, I'm crafting up something that the miners will have in preparation for. I'm going to present some questions. We're going to have some inputs. I may go around the round table. But it's going to be it should be a large meeting of all your favorite miners. Maybe not every single one. Some of the big names in the space I have communicated with. Some of them will be available, but some of them won't. So it's up in the air. But I really would appreciate your favorite miner joining in this meeting. A few of them OGs, a lot of them mostly the people in the space that have helped it grow, especially most recently. So if I hit you up, you already know what's going on. If I haven't hit you up, it's not that I didn't include you. It's that you know, trying to get a hold of everybody, especially through various means, Discord, Twitter, stuff like that, doesn't always work out. So don't feel any type of way. I didn't include you or anything like that. And if you come to the meeting and you don't get like a full 5-minute, 10-minute, 30-minute time frame for you to speak on behalf of a situation, I don't want you to feel any type of way. We're just gonna stay constructive. We're gonna focus on a few key points and keep it moving. I would like to keep it down to an hour, but it may go to an hour and a half. We'll see how it goes. It is coming in September, so stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on Twitter for updates, and we will be streaming it live from this channel. But I'll do a separate video on that. Now, this is very interesting to me. Ethereum will outpace Visa with zkEVM rollups, says Polygon co-founder. So Polygon recently claimed the first to be the first to implement a zkEVM scaling solution, which aims at reducing Ethereum transaction costs and improving its throughput. As a layer 2 protocol can bundle together several transactions and then relay them to the Ethereum network as a single transaction. The solution, according to this individual, developer, I'm guessing, represents the holy grail of Web3 as it offers security, scalability, and full compatibility with Ethereum, which means developers won't have to learn a new program language to make it work or to work with it. When you launch a scaling solution, you ideally want to preserve the developer experience, otherwise there will be a lot of friction, says this Polygon Polygon founder. And yeah, Sandeep, according to Sandeep, Polygon's other co-founder, the solution will slice Ethereum fees by 90%, increasing transaction throughput to 40 to 50 transactions per second. So that'd be very interesting to see as improvements are made. Now, if we look at our good old favorite website, Transaction Street, we should see what the transaction fees are. We keep an eye on the top part up here. On the right hand side, if I get out of your way, is Bitcoin, so blockchain. It's Bitcoin. Let's see what the block fees are. So average block time, 12 seconds. That's what I was mostly concerned about. And then what is the fee? I think we missed it in the beginning. So median fee for Bitcoin is 59 cents. Median fee for Ethereum is 81 cents. Yesterday I saw 63 or something like that. So, interesting. DM mining, you got 600 amps added to your shed. Nice. But 11 cents per kilowatt, all in price. Ooh. I don't know who's back after scratch to get 5 cents. Your power companies. What do you think of having a mining shed in a tall attic? What do you think of having a mining shed in a tall attic? I'm going to put this on while I answer some questions. Thank you, everybody, for your patience, especially my future viewers that aren't live with us. A mining shed in a tall attic. Can temperatures be handled? Well, it depends on where you live. Here in Florida, that's going to be very hard for me. If you're a hot climate, it's going to be very hard. You got to think heat rises, so attic not so good. However, if you have decent airflow where you're at, you may be able to channel the airflow and maybe not build a tall shed in your attic, but build some sort of frame, some sort of box, you know, whether it's a trapezoid box or whatever, triangular box that has intake on one side and exhaust on the other, and then you position your miners in such a way it could be done. Many people mine in their attics, but whether or not you should do it, it depends on where you are climate-wise, right? And if you're near the equator, maybe not. If you're up north or further north where you get more cold or cooler winters, falls, springs than hot summers and springs and falls, then it may be something you can check into. Magic Lucky. Did anyone see Linus' live stream last night? He was talking about rumored that Intel Arc series is getting canceled despite the fact that DJ Mines has one of their cards. Collector's item? So this is a good point. DJ Mines, are you still with us? Let me know in live chat if you're still with us. This is a good point. I talked about this. I talked about this before, but I think this is true. And I'm actually, I hit up Steve from Gamers Nexus. I was like, yo, what are you hearing? Because this is very strange to me that the marketers are going around promoting Intel and saying we're going to kill them at price to performance and this, that, and the other. But then, yet we have this happening.
I want the people who do lie at Intel to know a lot of your employees don't like that, and they've been more open with me over the past week because of it. I know what your roadmaps have. I know when Alchemist will actually be ready, and I know what high-end SKUs you are actually planning to launch. And this is just bad PR. Learn to lose gracefully. I don't think they have learned that lesson yet, though, and so I'm going to take my time with this next video.
So in short, yeah, it looks like ARK is not ready. Things may be canceled, and the A380 that DJ Mines has, I don't know if it's going to come to the U.S. So DJ Mines has something that may not even come to the U.S. The delays in the actual supply of these cards, whether it's the A770, 750, whatever, may not even happen until next generation. Like, we may just get skipped over here. China has it, but we may get skipped over here, and the next generation comes to us, which is unfortunate, because what we need right now is we need these cards in the hand of miner devs in order to implement the updates, or to utilize this new device that has been bestowed upon us by Intel. But it seems like there's a disconnect between the marketing PR and the internal or executives, individuals in Intel. And so I'm trying to get more information on it. I do trust Moore's Law is dead as far as their information, because it's very reliable. He has some internal sources that I do not have. And I do believe that if it's not canceled, it's definitely going to be delayed. So we'll have to see how things go. Yeah, let me drop the link to Moore's Law is dead is somebody that, even if he mines, by the way, I want you to know that Moore's Law is dead used to mine. He may not be mining now, but he used to mine. If he does mine, he doesn't let his gaming community know. And that's perfectly fine. That's his business. Nobody needs to know that you're mining cryptocurrency. If you got GPUs to use and you want to mine or fold at home or participate in other scientific research because you got compute power, that is your business. You don't need to tell the world what you do with your fucking hardware. So if they're going to feel some type of way because he's mining with his GPUs, that's absolutely stupid. But at the same time, I can understand the viewpoints of some viewers, because they'd be like, well, you were given that GPU for free. You should be using it for game data, blah, blah, blah. And he does do that. But he doesn't gripe on miners. He's the one tech YouTuber that I is one knowledgeable, provides information or insider information. Yes, some of it is leaks, but then those leaks are later confirmed through other means or through updates or the actual launch of the product. And then he's gamer focused, but he understands and not respects, but understands and knows where mining is in a place. So very useful information. You should check him out. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's already got 138K followers. So promoting a channel that's already surpassed many others out there, I know is stupid. It's not stupid. It's pointless. For me as a small channel, but it's not that I'm doing it to get him views or to get him subs. I'm doing it because he's actually very educational. If you have the time to listen to his talking heads and his podcast, which I know can deter some people because they want to be entertained, you can actually get some pretty good knowledge from this content. But I'm very interested to see what happens with Intel. I'm waiting to hear back from Steve if what he's hearing is true, because remember, Intel came to him. Intel came to Linus and was promoting those videos or those GPUs. So we'll see how things turn out. Moving on, let's see if any questions are going, because I want to go on about this. So Ethereum chain split is possible after the merge, survey finds, but will ETC price climb up? So we already seen that Ethereum Classic price is climbing up, but I'm very interested to why they're saying that they think that there will be a chain split. Let's see here. Upgrade in September. A survey of the crypto hedge fund Galeos Capital, never heard of them, recently revealed that 33.1% of the respondents believe that the merge will create two parallel blockchains, ETH1 proof of work and ETH2 proof of stake. I don't think that's going to happen, right? I mean, the difficulty bomb has been delayed, but it's still, going to be something we have to contend with, and it's just going to push us off the network. But 53% do expect Ethereum chain to smoothly transition from proof of work to proof of stake. So I don't understand. Why are they thinking this? argument versus ETH1 begins since Ethereum Classic is already proof of work. Yeah, people are just going to move to Ethereum Classic. Several other comments from Reddit explaining why ETH1 will fail include ETH1 will not attract users. I don't know about that. I mean, it definitely, if it did continue to operate without the difficulty bomb, like if they took it off, I think it would attract users. Decentralized finance and non-fungible token sector, what are we smoking J's here? Token sector will collapse on the proof of work chain. Traders would dump ETH1 tokens to stake more ETH. I don't know. I don't know about any one of those bullet points. I think those are opinion pieces. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, I wonder why people would think that there wouldn't be ETH1 and ETH2, it would be Ethereum Classic or Ethereum Proof of Stake. So that's very interesting to hear. But we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. What do you guys think? Do you think the Ethereum chain split is even possible, considering the information and data points that we already have, that we already know? Do you think it's even possible? I really don't think so. Either you're gonna mine Ethereum until it can no longer be mined, and then move over to Ethereum Classic, or yeah, like I don't see any other option. The difficulty bomb is still gonna go off, or well, the difficulty bombs are gonna eventually affect us, and then push people off the network and no longer can mine Ethereum. So we'll see how things go. All right, what are we saying? I still use folding at home. It's pretty cool. You might. Coinbase faces SEC probe as crypto listings shares tumble. Of course, Bloomberg wants me to pay for this crap, but I'm not going to do that. But anyways, the company's shares dropped 21% as the debate, the fight between Coinbase and the SEC continues. So, yay? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Coinbase needs to be careful. You don't want to piss off the regulators too much to where they kill your company. But I think Coinbase thinks they're too big to fail. So they just need to tread carefully and help guide regulation, not piss them off to where they regulate us into the ground. You know, because that could happen. Can blockchain be used without cryptocurrency? This is very interesting to me. You know, I have not put any of these articles in the description, and I am so sorry. I have not been doing that for the past couple of weeks. My bad. So I will start doing that now. Let's see here. Let's throw some stuff in. Ask any questions. We're getting ready to wrap up the stream here. My name is Vega. If you just joined, channel is called Serpent X Tech. Every Saturday we do a live stream called Caffeine Crypto, where we go over some cryptocurrency news, information, hardware, tech, while drinking a caffeinated beverage of your choice. You're welcome to join me with any caffeinated beverage like coffee, your energy drink, Bang. I usually drink a NOS, but I kind of slowed down on that because, you know, my heart and stuff. Ain't no spring chicken. But I'm still young at heart, so I guess that counts. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out. I do ask questions of my future viewers. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave it down in the comment section below, or put it in the live chat. And I think that's where we're going to stop it right there, right? So the Bitcoin, we'll do that one too. Where's it at? We'll do this one. And then we'll call it there, and we'll get back to the live stream. I'm sorry for the delay, my live viewers. Thank you so much for your patience. And we're going to put that one right here. And then save. There we go. Cool things. All right. Good deal. Can I just close out something? I think it was a Coinbase one. It doesn't matter. Coinbase, can blockchain be used without cryptocurrency? What is blockchain without cryptocurrency? It's still blockchain. It's a distributed ledger that stores data associated with non-fungible tokens, supply chain initiative, and the metaverse, and more. Yeah, so there's a decentralized ledger with a variety of blockchain technologies. For instance, it can. Does blockchain need cryptocurrency to work? Distributed ledger, other permissionless blockchain. No, it doesn't. There's neither a mandate nor a requirement for cryptocurrencies to power the incentivized method on the network because centralized corporations manage the private blockchains. I mean, proof of work is more decentralized than any other blockchain out there that can be created. But blockchain does not need cryptocurrency to work. It's just, what are you trying to, it depends on what you're trying to do with the project. So this is a very interesting read. I'm not going to read it to you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Go check it out. The link's in the description. And let's see what this article from the Economic Times advises us as the 8 best long-term cryptocurrency products to invest. Before we do this, real quick, you got 20 seconds to answer. In the live chat, what are your 8 best long-term cryptocurrency projects? What are your 8 best long-term cryptocurrency projects? I want to know before I scroll down and look at what they're saying. I want to see what you guys say in live chat. If you guys are even in live chat. I think you're all bots. I think you're like Twitter bots. Part of Elon's army. I'm joking. I know you guys aren't. But there are a lot of you guys that support much of the cryptocurrency community, because I always see you in their streams just as much as my streams. Others more than some, but doesn't matter. The support is appreciated nonetheless. Filecoin is $7.60. That's cool. Internet computer bumped up quite a bit, jumping up from $7 to, well, only $1 and some change. But what was the high here? $9. All right, so went from 7, yeah, it went from 7 to 9, so $2. Now it's back down to $8.41. I'll wait for some answers in the live chat, so I'll look at it in just a second. Harvest Finance on a straight uptrend, going from 52 to 62. And I never heard of AMA, but Mr. Web Finance, AMA, $2.45, but it's up 43,000%. Yay. Not sure what that is. Anyways, moving on. What do we got here? All right, so we got some answers finally. Live chat is alive. They're not bots. All right, so we got Ada. Satsuma? Wait, hang on a second. What are you saying here? Is that even a cryptocurrency? It is. There's V2 and there's main one. Let's go to this one. Has been migrated to a new contract address. Okay, so it's less than a penny. We don't have information yet. Just started being tracked on June 8th, 2022. And community-driven token platform develops solutions to educate the next generation of investors and make crypto simple and safe for everyone, according to the white paper, blah, blah. Focus on Gen Z investors, 93%, whom feel confused and frustrated when it comes to finance. Is to provide them with content that teaches how money works while they invest, thereby opening opportunities for wealth creation. To achieve that, they plan on developing an own ecosystem, including marketplace, smart wallet, MT-based launchpad platform, and multi-chain content platform. That's cool and got good points and all. And one of my biggest concerns is, why is there 2 of them? Like, usually when you have 2 of the same thing, there was a chain split or disagreement or something like that. That caused issues, and there's obviously like copycats of the original chain plus V2. I mean, it's got some good points to it, so interesting. Then we have Clueless. That's why I'm here, Adam. Good point, Adam. Ergo, BTC, ADA, Flux. That's some good choices there. ETC, Doge, Shiba, Ergo, Flux, Ergo, ETC, Raven, Cortex, Duro. All right, so it's number 375 on the list, $4.38. It started being tracked around 2018. Obviously, it had some spikes and some dips. It is a mineable coin, it says. It is a mineable coin. Very interesting. Let's go check out something real quick. Miningpoolstats.stream, DER. Oh, Duro. All right. Solo only. Interesting. Now, only 2.919 mega hash. Ooh, very interesting. Okay. Cool, I guess. Proof of work with DAG block structure and wholly anonymous transactions aims to revolutionize and improve the existing privacy coins like Monero Zcash. Duro is intended to do that by combining best of both consensus mechanisms. Interesting. It goes on to say more here, but that's very, very interesting. Moving on, we got Cardona, Solana, Bitcoin, Flux, AVAX, Crow, and Gala. Now, Gala, I look forward to see how that happens. BTC, ETH, Sol, ADA, Matic, Link, Atom, Bitcoin Cash. You had me until you got to Bitcoin Cash. But honestly, oh, you said Chia. Interesting. I thought it was Bitcoin Cash for a second. Okay, Chia. I forgot that Chia's symbol is XCH. So, my 8s are Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, ADA, Solana, Matic, and Polkadot used to be on this list. I still like Polkadot. I still have some Polkadot, but not a big bet, just a little bit. Avalanche, and where you at? Chainlink has let me down. Algorand, and I do have Cosmos as well. So let's go see what this article says here. It says Battle Infinity. Battle Infinity. What the is that? The first one on his list is Battle Infinity. Is that even an option? What the is this? What is that? Overall best long-term crypto. I never even heard of it. Where is it? Lucky Block. Okay. Anybody know what Battle Infinity is? All right, Lucky Block. We got Lucky Block here. Okay, started being tracked around January, whatever. Okay. I don't understand it. Anyways, Bitcoin, of course. Ethereum, Chainlink. I lost some faith in them. FTX token. I believe in FTX as a whole, like the exchange, but token, meh. Engine and Stellar. Now, Engine and Gala are kind of like competing in the same area, aren't they? I bet you Seth from Mind Your Biz will school me on that. But I'm pretty sure the ecosystems these two are both targeting is, you know, collectibles and gaming, pretty much. But yeah, I'm super, yeah. So media, collectibles, NFTs, gaming. Well, the other one is just collectibles, NFTs, and gaming. One is built on one system and Solana, so Ethereum and Solana, while the other is on Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Solana. That's how you kind of open your brand up, which is odd because you would think Conceal would be doing very well because of how many supply chains or markets they are available on. Now, interesting enough, why don't you have it on here? Conceal team, why don't you have the links to the various chains you support? You need to get on that. It should be on CoinMarketCap. So yeah, that's this article. You heard me yell out everybody's coins that they like. First off, sir, we don't need to include race in anything, and the answer to your question is yes. The color of somebody's skin has no nothing to do with crypto and whether or not they can do it. Just FYI. So top cryptocurrency news on July 30th. Marriages, court cases can be held in the metaverse. So now not only can you get married in the metaverse, or court cases can be held in the metaverse, now maybe you can divorce your wife in the metaverse. You know, you're afraid to own up to it. You cheated on her. And instead of seeing her in person and filing divorce papers, you can file it through the metaverse and never have to see her again. She can't choke you out or stab you with her high heel. Very weird, strange news. Top cryptocurrency news on July 30th. Marriages, court cases can be held in the metaverse. What the fuck's going on with us? There's something wrong with this world. Let's see what's going on in video cards. So let's see. AMD confirms Ryzen 9 7950X, 7900X, 7700X, and 7600X. I'd be interested in the 7600X. I'm always interested in that card. Let's see if we got a confirmed date yet. We can confirm what they are. Let's see here. 7600X, 6-core, 12 threads, as usual. 8 core 16, 8 core 16, 1224. That would be my replacement. 1632. Woo! 170 watt TDP question mark. Jesus, man. The CPUs, and this is why I made that short yesterday, kind of based off of what DJ Mind showed us with the melted power splitter cable, is as we get more and more power hungry, like with our CPUs and GPUs, the power supplies that you need to choose wisely on. Intel Arc Alchemist desktop roadmaps have been leaked. The company has already missed their launch target. And here's some of the information from Moore's Law is Dead, as I was talking about, how you were asking earlier if it was going to be canceled. And it is DJ Mind's the only one that's going to have an 83080, probably. Not unless, we get some more of our colleagues over there in China or the Asian market to send us some more GPUs. But will this entire generation that we've seen released in the Asian markets be skipped over here, and then they just go straight to the second generation? Because one of the biggest things that they need to resolve, besides the fact that they're not on the same page both internally and externally, is the driver issues. There's a lot of driver issues, optimizations that need to be done. So we'll see what's going on here. But let's see here. According to the AIC roadmap that covers SKU, blah, 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 A380, Intel still did not know the release date for any of the custom designs just 1 month ago. What this roadmap confirms is that at least 5 models were planned, but we already know about 2, Garnier and ASRock. The others should be Asus, MSI, and possibly Gigabyte. And the reason those manufacturers probably aren't on board is because Intel doesn't have it together. So we'll have to see. Another slide from Leak roadmap shows that Intel had plans to launch all the cards that we mentioned earlier, A770, A750, so on and so forth. And neither OEMs who were supposed to manufacture those cards nor system integrators have announced system equipped with such GPUs. Let's see here. Intel officially on ARC. Pat Gelsinger, which, by the way, apparently is not happy with some of the PR that's been going on, said during Q2 2022 earning that the company would indeed launch ARC A5 and A7 desktop cards in the third quarter. However, no specific timing is mentioned. ARC GPUs are indeed already available through OEMs, but in this case, he means mobile series only, not the desktop variant. So we'll see how things turn out. But check out that Moore's Law is Dead video that I mentioned earlier. If you're just tuning in, it's in the live chat. Go check it out. Good stuff. We got some Navi 7000 series, and then more 3D Mark performance from the 4080, 4070. Let's see here. So 3D Mark Time Spy Extreme on the 4090, 19,000. Let's go look at some marks. So 3D Mark Time Spy results. We want to do single card. And which one was it? Time Spy Extreme. Time Spy Extreme. There we go. It looks like that's an overall score. Yep, overall score. All right. So obviously these guys are seriously pushing it. All right. So here we go. So a 3090 with an i9 12900K processor got 19,313, which is basically on par with the 4090. So obviously, that could have been overclocked, maybe a little bit of cooling, maybe some exotic cooling, LM2. Let's see if we can go a little bit further down. So that's two-way, but these are two-way. Hang on. Are these two-way? I want a single card, you pieces of I said that. Single card. Jesus. I knew that those numbers were messed up. So, all right, even the best with a 3090 Ti couldn't break 19,000. So that's quite a significant bump. All right, so let's see. Let's get something here in the middle. That's 3090 Ti. Well, actually, 3090 Ti is basically the pre-runner for the 4090. So a 12900KS processor with a 3090 Ti. Got a 12688. All right, so 12688. Let's just ballpark it. This is just pure speculation. Divided by 19,000 because we can't confirm that number, right? That's about a 30% bump in performance on that benchmark. Interesting. What did I get on my 4080, on my 3080, excuse me? How can I look up specific cards? 3080 extreme. Let's say 12900 search. Okay, overall score 87, 87, 82. There's my number right there. So 8710 is what I got, but that was a Ryzen 9 5900X. So 8710 on my 3080, and this is 15,000. Ooh. But at that, my CPU could be better if I had the 1200K. So let's see here. Let's do 8710. And I bet you those numbers are exaggerated. That's a pretty decent bump. That's like a 40%. So let's say 30 to 40% bump in performance with these new cards, obviously depending upon a number of variables. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's do the 12900K. So not too much higher. Let's see, 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay, so 8764. Not too much higher, because I had that card overclocked pretty good. I mean, it's obviously beat me in the CPU score, 8786 versus 6900. But, yeah, very interesting to see the performance of these GPUs. All right, you guys are just talking about power rates. Good job. All right, so moving on. I think we're going to wrap up the stream here. Any last minute questions before we get ready to go? Intel i7 13700K, 16-core Raptor Lake CPU. That's all it's been lately. It's leaks, 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 leaks. Talking about leaks. It's leaks everywhere. So, I got some things I got to go do. I got to take care of my family. Got to go spend some time with my dad. My dad's birthday was earlier this week, so I'm going to go hang out with him, catch up, spend some time. Make sure to keep your head down. Keep grinding. Keep stacking them sats, play, whatever you want to call it. And good luck in trying to get your power lower. I really hope you guys get the power rates that you are looking for your mining setup, your configs, whatever it may be. And yeah, good luck to you guys. Make sure you guys don't, wow, that filled up really quick. Don't let the outside world influence your decisions. You're your own individual person. Go make some waves. Go make some shit happen. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. And yeah, do me a favor on the way out. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. If you do use the link to GPUrisers, use coupon code SERPENT for 10% off. Also link down below, and Parallel Miner for any hardware needs, especially if you're going to build a mining rig or even a system. Parallel Miner's got pretty good power supplies. They are server power supplies. Their breakout boards can accomplish everything if you get the ZSX and then the regular breakout board.